Yo, what's good? It's your boy Cal, and today we got the best Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan story ever told. I have seen people recommend this video at least 7 times already, so I'm here. Let's go.
James Worthy, who played against both Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, said, I'd much rather play against Michael Jordan than Larry Bird.
Why?
Jordan made you look slow, but Bird made you look stupid.
I heard that before.
Look, I'm not here to convince you that Larry Bird is better than Michael Jordan.
Okay, thank
I'll
you.
just present to you the facts and let the NBA legends who actually played against both of them tell you what they think.
People always ask me who's the hardest player I've ever had to guard. And there was Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late great Mike Mitchell. I mean, so many players. I always say Larry Bird. And I say this for the reason because when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he sit off to the side. With Larry, when he passed the basketball, is when he became more dangerous. He was either setting a pick, coming off a pick, catching the ball, passing the ball. So he was the one you always had to stay attentive to the whole 24 seconds of that offensive play for the Celtics. And you know what? Oh, he's going to get an offensive rebound. He was going to do something to help his.
But even I get that, but even with Mike, you cannot. I man, this argument, golly, this is a strong argument right here, man. Because you can't leave Mike open. You cannot just leave him open. He'll fly past you, go to the basket.
Team have the best chance of scoring at that point. So I always say as him, he didn't need the basketball to affect the game.
To the untrained eye, Michael Jordan was light years better than Larry Bird simply because his scoring numbers were better.
No,
But in act,
no, it ain't just the scoring. His defense is better than Larry Bird's. His athleticism is better than Larry Bird's. His IQ is better than Larry. What are we, bro? What?
actuality, it was much
I know people gonna be like, how is this IQ better and Bird pass better? Oh boy, I already know this gonna be one of them.
closer than that because Bird affected the game in so many ways.
He did,
I
no
saw
doubt.
Larry Bird one night in Phoenix. They were losing big time at the half, and they come out in the third quarter, and Larry did not take a shot, but dominated the game. He had 7 assists in the third quarter, and they came back and won the game. He could affect the game without taking a shot. Who else can you say that about to that degree? Nobody. Michael could never do that. Never. Michael had to have the ball.
Cause his team was trash. I ain't gonna say the Bulls was completely trash, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. But I mean, who does he was passing to Robert Parrish. He did have Kevin McHale, but Mike had. Ah, man, this is a fucking. Oh boy. Okay, let's go.
Here's a 1986 magazine on the NBA. And remember, this is a league with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, and Dr. J. And in
Hmm.
a league with all of these all-time great players, everyone agreed that Larry Bird was the best because in 1984, 19
Okay, it's starting to hit me now. I had to think about how tall Larry was. Larry might not even the same height. Larry got about 4 5 inches on Mike. Pause.
1985 and 1986.
Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Cause even without the hops, he's still a giant. I get it.
Larry Bird won MVP
I get it.
back to back to back.
I get
And
it.
in the
I get it. I get it.
1986 playoffs, Larry Bird finally faced Michael
I'm understanding now, chat. It had to clock in for a second, bro. I get it.
Jordan head to head.
I get it.
And in game one, Michael dropped a spectacular 49 points. But Larry Bird had an all around game with 30 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals to lead the Celtics to a victory. By game two, MJ had a revelation.
Sam And this is game 2 of the best of 5 first
He finna spoil you so much. I need to watch the Celtics and Bulls series.
round action, and the Celtics will try to make it 2 in a row over the Bulls.
We really have to play a complete basketball game. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
But he's sure.
I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. He didn't say I don't think one man can beat Larry Bird, but Larry Bird is the Boston Celtics, so man, I can't win this argument for nothing.
Sure did try. Because Jordan turned on God mode and broke the record for the most points ever scored in a playoff game.
Lead in the first half of the game against the Celtics Thursday.
And I watched the highlights of that. I need to watch I need to watch this as I promise you, y'all. I probably will watch this week. I need to watch the full game of Mike dropping 63 on the Celtics, bro.
Jordan trying to.
Ooh, tween.
Gets the jumper, but Bird played pretty well defensively against Jordan.
I know we started.
Yeah, Bird
Dennis
did play great
Johnson out on
defense.
him, and then we went with Danny.
There's
Ainge,
lemonade, y'all.
Myself, with,
Y'all see the
Bill
limits?
Walton, and we was trying to run him to help all the time, but he had his outside shot going so well that he really didn't need to penetrate that much.
Jordan hits it, 56 for Jordan, and that ties the Chicago Bulls all-time leader. Jordan with 8 on the clock. Jordan.
Hey.
The game. 63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
Michael Jordan.
But it was an incredible playoff performance. I've never seen it before, and I had never seen it after. That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. It was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
But Larry Bird left with the most important statistic of all, the W.
The win. I was just about to say that. The win. Yeah.
Bird, pick and roll parry.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I was finna watch a full game tonight. I'm gonna say that for I'm probably finna play 2K now. I'm watching Bird and Mike.
Victory for the Boston Celtics to take a 2-0 lead over Chicago in their best of 5.
Michael Jordan didn't beat Larry Bird. You showed Michael Jordan going between his legs one time in the highlights, against Larry Bird. And that was the game he got 63.
That's when he dropped 63 on Bird. Yes.
But if memory serves me correct, they got swept. No, not lost.
Man, I need to watch this series. I need to see how they got swept from game 1, 2, 3. You know what, chat? That's what we doing. We're gonna react to the whole series. Larry Bird swept Michael Jordan. I need to clearly see, because I already know I'm gonna be proved right. It wasn't Michael's fault. But we
They got swept. Okay.
That's true.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not? I rest my case.
bruh.
Went on to win his 3rd championship that year. And the following year, when Larry faced MJ in the playoffs, it happened again.
Side. Larry Bird against Banks, rubs him around a Perry screen, drives it down the lane, and lays it in with a right hand. Michael Jordan with 30 points in this game, so he was 30 or better in all 3 playoff games. Bird's got 31 in the game and 14 in the 4th quarter. Bullseye. Boston has kept it in good hands in the 4th quarter. It's been
What the
Bird, and that's about it. Final score
is them scratches?
Chicago Stadium. The Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
The Bulls out 105-94. Too much Celtic talent, too much Celtic experience for a Bulls team lacking in both areas.
Yes, Larry Bird in back-to-back years swept Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Oh, he did? Oh, man. Oh my God. Back to back? This is just getting harder to argue, Mike. I'm not gonna lie. But I know somewhere deep down inside your soul, pause, Cause I know how y'all be. Y'all be a little funny acting. It's not his fault. Somehow I have to watch, bro. That's the only way I'm understanding, bro. What years did he Mike came in what, 84? Okay. We
Michael
got to watch
Jordan
that.
is the greatest of all
I'm
time,
gonna have to watch the whole
but Michael
series.
Jordan
Bird
never
was
beat Larry Bird. Then what does that make Larry Bird?
What do that make Larry Bird, y'all? Go ahead, say it. I already know. He's the GOAT. He's better than Mike, bro. He's not better than Michael Jordan. But this video isn't about trying to prove that, cause dude said that in the beginning. So we gonna have some fun. We go hear him out.
Now, to be fair, at that point,
Ooh,
Michael Jordan didn't have his best teammate ever, Scottie Pippen, yet. When
he
Scottie
did it.
Pippen arrived, the battles were closer and more intense.
He didn't have. They didn't get drafted together. I think Scotty came in. What years Scotty got drafted, y'all? Let me know. So he didn't have no. So you telling me he had shit, who was on that team? I think he had Charles Oakley on there. Charles Oakley, him. I think Craig Hodges. It wasn't no Dennis Rodman. I don't even know if Horace Grant was even on this team. Yeah, he might have been in the Bird series though. I got it. I'm telling you, y'all. We go watch it. Y'all know me, bro.
And later in the video, I'll let you see exactly what happened when Larry Bird faced a prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Because Larry Bird did something so miraculously impressive.
You know, when we talk about Larry Bird, I be forgetting this man is almost 7 foot, bro. That makes a huge difference in his case.
No other man in the history of basketball can say they've done. But after Bird swept Jordan back to back years in the playoffs, that very next year in 1988, Michael Jordan had statistically the best season
Season
ever,
ever. Okay, talk
where
to
he
me.
won the scoring title at
Okay.
35 points per game,
Uh huh.
the steals title, the MVP, the
What?
Defensive Player of the Year, the All-Star Game MVP,
I watched that. And the Duck title. I watched that. I should watch some Michael defensive highlights for 88.
and the dunk contest. He faced Larry Bird 4 times that year, and this is how it went.
Tell me.
Game 1, tough battle.
Ooh. 42, 38, 9, 4. Oh, shit. And this is still prime Larry Bird, but he started going down like 89, and I don't know if he no, he can't he hasn't went down to 88 if this is the stats.
Bird wins. Game 2, MJ has a historic
Ooh. I ain't never saw him put 50 on Bird. Oh, I need to see
50-point
that.
game to win by 10.
Ooh.
Game 3, Larry's revenge.
Okay.
After that previous loss, I'm sure Larry Bird had that rematch circled on his calendar
Oh yeah.
because he ended up with 33, 8, and 7 and
Mm.
blew MJ out by 30 points. Game
Okay.
4,
Nice.
MJ had an impressive performance with 39
Ooh.
points and 8 assists, but Larry
Larry.
Legend had
Ooh.
44 points and 10 rebounds, but most importantly, a win versus Michael Jordan
Yeah,
in
he had
his
to win too.
statistically best season ever.
Man, this dude Bird
And
is just
though Michael
good.
Jordan didn't face Bird again that year in the playoffs, Jordan did face Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah. I gotta watch him. I still haven't watched him in my Pistons. Oh man, that's gonna be so freaking fire when I react to that dude.
And I'll let Isaiah Thomas tell you exactly how he recalls that year and the rest of the 80s.
So Michael Jordan in the 80s, the best year that he was the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the year. I believe that was in 88.
Yes.
Okay.
We
88.
beat them 4-1.
Tell him, IT. See, I'm in the middle of this because I like Mike, but I'm a Pistons boy. And I know Bill Laimbeer is a dirty player, but he played for my team, bro. It's like I can't. I'll just go listen, bro. I'm just gonna listen. Talk y'all talk.
I'm gonna say that again. 4-1. They won one
May I
game,
respond?
Stephen A. And he never beat Larry Bird. He never beat Magic and Kareem. He never won. And all I'm saying is in the 80s, what I remember in the 80s, it was Philadelphia with Dr. J,
Ooh, and
Magic,
Moses.
Kareem, Bert, Michael Jordan. He was a non-factor.
Oh no, it. No. I get it. He ain't won no rings in the '80s, but man, he just talking bad about Michael Jordan right now. This is. Oh Lord Jesus, bro. I done paused the video like 12 times, bro. Cause this is y'all see how this is pushing my buttons, dog? It's like is it like he played for the Detroit Pistons, bro. But at the same time, man, bro.
A non-factor. Is this your GOAT?
Yep.
But after Isaiah Thomas swept MJ, he did go on to beat Larry Bird in 6 games. And many people touted the Detroit defense for holding Larry Bird to under 20 points per game. But what many don't include in that story is that Larry Bird was noticeably injured with painful bone spurs in both feet.
He was a fighter. I gotta watch some games that he was bro. Y'all just don't know. It's so much stuff to watch, man. I gotta watch Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller throw hands, and I gotta watch that full game. I gotta watch Shaq when he was young on Orlando. I know him playing Mike. That game was crazy. I missed out on some of the best basketball ever. Larry Bird came in the 80s. Magic Johnson came in the 80s. Michael Jordan came in the 80s. Dr. J, ABA. You know who we got now? We got Shea Gilgis Alexander. I'm going to say the full thing because I know they be on some weird stuff. Jokic is tough. We got Cade Cunningham. But let's get back to Bird.
So only because of injuries, for the first time in 5 seasons, Larry Bird would not make the NBA Finals. Starting the following year, Larry Bird had season-ending surgery on both feet after playing only 6 games.
On both feet? What?
But sadly, it only got worse. Because that following offseason, Larry Bird broke his back and was never the same again. But even as Larry Bird's entire body betrayed him, for some reason, he always played well against Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Almost like he had a personal vendetta against Jordan.
Yeah, he had a chip on his shoulder.
And I think I know why.
Why?
When Michael Jordan was in college, he actually played an exhibition game against Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan
we know what
and
happened.
A bunch of college players, while preparing for the 1984 Olympics, faced Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA stars. The goal was to toughen the college kids up before they headed to the Olympics. So during pregame warm-ups, when Jordan chased the loose ball to the other end of the court, Larry Bird picked the ball up. But instead of handing it to Jordan, Bird kicked the ball over Jordan's head to the opposite end of the court.
Nah. See, that's why you ain't better than Michael Jordan. You disrespected MJ from the jump.
And I guess you could say Michael Jordan took that personally.
Yeah, he did.
Man, look at my really. Oh, so that's how you gonna play it. You
Yeah.
It's okay, fine.
Fine.
That's all I needed.
Tell him, Mike.
That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
Thank you, Mike.
Michael Jordan dominated that game. A young Michael Jordan actually carried a team full of college players past a prime Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA players. Michael Jordan won the battle.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But Larry Bird won the war. I think Larry Bird took that loss personally because
He
Jordan
did.
never really got the best of Larry Bird ever again. When Larry Bird finally returned to the court after missing basically an entire season,
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, Bird do got the up on Mike though. I mean, it's just all time we know Mike is the GOAT. That's undeniably. But he got bro. When you think about it, he beat him in the when Bird beat Mike in the playoffs, and by the time Bird really started not being Bird as much anymore, with the injuries and stuff, it was just in time for Mike to start winning. It was like Bird out, Magic out, and boom. You know what I'm saying? Well, Magic was still there because he played Mike in the first finals. But dang.
with foot surgery and a back injury, he faced prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in a regular season game. The teams went back and forth.
Bagley against Paxson, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan on Bird. Quick feed into Jim Paxson for the layup. Larry Bird has Kale the read. Jordan the steal. Scottie Pippen ahead to Jordan. Michael for the game. Bird against Pippen. Bird working on Pippen one-on-one. Hits the fadeaway.
And with 10 seconds to go, it was a tie game. The Celtics had the ball, and the Bulls put their two best defenders, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, both on Larry Bird because everyone knows who the ball is going to.
Ooh.
And then this happened.
Let's see if they wind it all the way down. Inside of 10 seconds. Bird low. You can't double yet. Now you can quickly. Bird's jumper. 3.6 seconds.
That's a tough shot, bro.
Gives the Boston Celtics a 2-point
On
lead.
Pip.
Everybody in
And Mike.
had to know it was going to
Oh,
Michael came over
no.
to help out. Celtics lead with
Come on,
3.6
Mike.
seconds here, 102 to 100.
A
Come on, Mike.
game-winning shot while being double-teamed by both Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, two of the best defenders of all time.
That just made me look at Larry Bird completely different. Yeah. Dang, man, this dude is ice cold, man. I see why people got Larry Bird as the GOAT. I see why. I can't even argue with you at this point, bro. I can't argue with nobody no more that has Larry Bird as they GOAT. Now, I'ma always be Jordan, but still, I can't. Now, if you say something, if you somebody my age or something to say LeBron is the GOAT, I'm not even gonna talk to you, bro. But if you say Larry Bird the GOAT, man, I can't argue that, bro. I can't, bro, because you got a whole point there, bro. You Jordan ended up being the GOAT, and Bird head to head smoked Jordan for real. When in these tough moments, so yeah, bro. But this man on the left side wasn't here at all, though, for most of that.
Somehow the word clutch doesn't even begin to describe the greatness of Larry Bird when the game was on the line. But maybe a quote from NBA Hall of Fame coach, executive, and former player Pat Riley can explain.
Pat Riley.
In an interview, when comparing Larry Bird and Michael Jordan's clutchness, Pat Riley said this iconic quote, "If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save a game, I'd choose Michael Jordan. If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save my life, I'd take Larry Bird."
What type of game you playing that got your life on the line, though? You still playing the game, fool. So who you picking, Larry Bird or Michael Jordan?
As Larry Bird was on his last legs and Michael Jordan was starting his dynasty in 1991, Larry Bird mustered up enough strength to battle MJ again in one of the last great duels between the two.
Gamble came up with the steal.
I'm tripping. Cause Bird low key did. You know that clip where I was just saying he didn't. Let me just shut up, bro. I'm talking too much.
Here's Bird. He was met on a switch by Jordan, and there 69, Chicago 67. Jordan eluding a triple.
Hey.
Reggie Lewis.
Good boy. Hey, hey.
This
Ooh,
battle between two all-time greats came down to the wire.
that looks
In
so fun.
overtime, it was a tie game with 0.4 seconds on the clock, and the Chicago Bulls had the ball.
Pippen now will look to throw in. 0.4 of a second. And here it is, Jordan with the flame. Yes! But it's waved off. Will not count. Mike Mathis said no. Did not beat the clock.
Ooh, he almost had it. After Jordan's possible game winner was waved off, Larry Bird, on 4 straight possessions in double overtime, did this.
Jordan.
What'd he do, bro?
Talk about they're really concerned as Bird hits a little fadeaway. They're really concerned about the minutes building up. They want to be fresh going into the playoffs until the game.
Overtime number 2. Bird.
What?
Larry Bird heating it out to go in the second overtime. Bird with the fake through the foul and hits.
You got it, Bird. You got it. I seen it all.
45 to go in the second overtime. Bird fires. Yes.
Bro, I need to watch this, bro.
The crowd couldn't help but chant the name of the greatest player of all time.
I can't even argue with you, bro.
This guy's too much.
And the chant of Larry. Lee Brown beat John Paxson off the pitch. And the second overtime, and that will do it.
This is hard to watch, bro. Ah.
135 to 132 in a wild one.
The
Dang,
Celtics
Mike.
held on to win that game, but that year, Michael Jordan won his first championship versus Magic Johnson in the finals, and his dynasty
And they
had
looked back ever
officially
since.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "There's a new sheriff in town."
Sure live.
And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Larry Bird retired after that next season, but not before he took the court with Michael Jordan one last time. Except this time, it would be on the same team in what many would call the greatest
dream
team
team.
ever assembled.
Yes.
The 1992 Dream Team.
And rebounded by Jordan.
Perez may have realized that may be his best opportunity to get an open look in transition.
Oh.
Magic with the pass
Silly
that
pass.
misfired.
Oh.
Behind the back save. Here's Bird.
Hey. Okay.
And you just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot after the great save by Michael Jordan.
Larry, I hear that you're retiring. Thank goodness. I'm glad. I'm tired of seeing your face. Brought a lot of sad memories to me, but I enjoyed you tremendously. I wish you a lot of luck, and I think you had a very wonderful career, even though you probably ruined a lot of my successful games against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, Mike. I know,
I'll
Mike.
see you somewhere along the road, somewhere playing golf.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not? I rest my case.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. A guide to BTS. I don't even know if I don't watch K-pop, but I thought about reacting to some, man. Y'all older people probably don't know about K-pop. I don't mean to disrespect y'all, but look, y'all, okay, all right, man. It's your boy Cal, man. Y'all drop some bangers, man. I think Mike is the GOAT, but everybody got their own opinion, man. If you think Bird is the GOAT, man, that is totally fine with me. I'm not ever going to argue with nobody ever again. Anybody else besides Bird, though, I'm arguing with you. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.